Hello, everybody. Bo Wolf for PHLY here in Orlando for the owners' meetings, where we had a chance to talk to the AFC coaches at the coaches' breakfast on Monday morning. Going to share with you a couple Eagles-related highlights that are maybe worth paying attention to. Robert Saleh on Bryce Huff and what he brings to the Eagles. Andy Reid on what it's like to coach in Philadelphia. And then maybe not so Eagles-related, but Kevin Stefanski on the one who got away for the Eagles, offensive lineman Michael Dunn. Here's what they had to say. We will be back tomorrow with much more on Nick Sirianni and Jeffrey Lurie, what we hear from them in Orlando, live at 5 o'clock with the PHLY Eagles show. Until then, enjoy.
Bryce, elite pass rusher, closes games. He's people want to say that all he does is rush the passer, but all Mariano Rivera did was close 9th innings. So he's a pretty darn good pass rusher, and he's going to be great for Philadelphia.
Why didn't he get more playing time over the years?
He's earned a lot of playing time. He came in as an undrafted free agent. Obviously, his first year we weren't here. The following year, he remade his entire body, earned a little bit of playing time, had some injury. The following year, got a little bit more playing time. And then last year he really came on, and his playing time increased every single year, and he's really taking it upon himself to find ways to improve in the run game, and I think he's done that. So I'm expecting him to get a lot more playing time with Philadelphia.
How do you think he'll handle that playing time if he gets a lot more?
That'll be great.
A lot of cheesesteaks. I think you've got to keep the people that can make a difference close to you right there, and make sure that they stay on focus, and keep your ears off of AM radio and try to stay off the cell phone.
It's on FM now too.
Yeah, FM, all right. It's everywhere. So just try to keep your focus, know why you're there, trust each other. Trust thing's big.
Well, was there a time when you were, obviously you left after 12, but even before that, where you thought, well, I don't know if I'm going to be here much longer?
Yeah.
In that time frame, is there a specific time you remember?
I probably should have left after 12. I was there for 14.
I mean, before.
Yeah, that's right.
13, I'm sorry.
Yeah. There wasn't no, I don't think there was. I mean, I felt like we were tight. I felt like everybody was in tight on that. There wasn't, we weren't quite good enough, at the end there. But I thought the guys, there was good leadership in there. They could kind of keep guys together. We went down fighting and swinging.
And one more, what's the key when you bring in new coordinators? What is the most important part of that aspect for that new season?
Yeah, well, they've got to have their belief and trust before you hire them. They've got to understand that there's going to be scrutiny. Even on the good plays, there'll be a little bit of scrutiny. So you just got to maintain your focus and keep teaching, and trust that it's going to work out there.
What have you learned over the years about having to deal with your coaches leaving, replacing those guys?
That's going to happen. I promoted, and then you hope you have somebody behind there that can help out, or that you've known in the league somewhere that you can bring back in. Matt Nagy. I've got Joe Blameyer coming up through the ranks, Dave Girardi. I mean, these guys on the offensive side. And the defensive side, Brendan Staley's there, Joe Cullen. And these are all possible guys that can step in. So it's important that we have that, that feed there.
Has it changed over the years for you, being like guys you came up with, to now like having to tap into the guys below you who they know around the league?
No, I've got some good young guys. Yeah, got a good influx of young guys. That sky's the limit for us. Just keeping everybody moving.
Why was it a priority to re-sign Michael Dunn?
Yeah, Donahue, we're excited to have him back. He's played well for us in games. He's every time he goes in there, he's ready when called upon. He does a nice job. I mean, he goes into the Chicago game, was it, and gutted out the entire game on a bad leg. So he's a great person for our locker room, great person for that offensive line room. And then again, he's played well for us when called upon.
all silly like the mayor.